Honest truth, most people who try intermittent fasting quit within the first week. Not because fasting doesn't work, but because they make mistakes that make it unnecessarily hard. Here's why people quit and how you could actually stick with it. I'm Dr. John D'Ambrosio, chiropractor for 32 years, author of the book Fasting That Works, and at 58, I lost 20 pounds of fat while maintaining muscle using 16/8 fasting, and avoiding these mistakes is why I stuck with it long enough to see results. Mistake number one, people jump right into 16/8 on day one. You've been eating breakfast your entire life. You wake up, you eat. It's kind of automatic. Then you decide to start fasting and you skip breakfast completely on day one. Your body and brain are not prepared for this. You feel absolutely terrible. You think fasting doesn't work for you. And what happens? Well, you quit. Here's what actually works. Start with a 12-12. Finish dinner at 8 p.m. Don't eat again until 8 a.m. That's 12 hours fasted, 12 hours eating, and you're probably already close to this without realizing it. Have 3 meals a day, do 12-12 for a few days, and once this feels normal, move to 14-10. Start at 8, finish at 10, then move to 16/8, and generally ramp and let your body adapt without shocking your system. Mistake number two, people don't manage electrolytes. When you start fasting, your body releases water and sodium. Insulin drops, and your kidneys actually dump sodium and water. If you don't replace it, you start getting headaches, you feel weak, you get cravings. Most people think this is hunger, or they think the fasting didn't work for them, but it's really just low sodium and electrolytes. The fix? Pinch of quality salt either under your tongue or in your water throughout your day. If you feel headaches or weakness during your fasting window, put the salt under your tongue. Get an electrolyte powder without sugar, put it in your water, mix it around. Within 60 seconds, you actually feel better. The electrolytes stop you from feeling miserable and make fasting manageable. People who quit within the first week usually have not managed their electrolytes. Mistake three, people eat garbage during their eating window. You're fasting for 16 hours and then you break your fast with donuts, sugary cereal, or fast food. Your blood sugar spikes hard, insulin floods your system, and you crash an hour later and you feel terrible. You think fasting made you feel bad, but it was the junk food you ate when you broke your fast. When you break your fast, always start it with protein and fat first. Eggs, meat, avocado, Greek yogurt. The protein, it stabilizes blood sugar and it keeps you full for hours. If you break your fast with high carb, low protein food, insulin spikes hard and you'll literally be hungry again within an hour or two. This makes fasting feel impossible. You break your fast correctly and fasting becomes easy. Mistake number four, people expect perfection from day one. You start fasting on Monday, by Wednesday, you have a work lunch and it throws you off schedule. You eat outside of your fasting window, you feel like you failed, so what do? It's not sustainable. You quit entirely. This is the perfection trap. One missed fasting window does not ruin your progress. Quitting ruins your progress. So here's a mindset shift. You're not aiming for perfection. You're aiming for consistency over time. If you fast for 16 hours, 6 days a week, and miss one day because of a social event, that's still 6 days of progress. That's an 85% success rate. It's a win. There's more than enough time to lose fat and maintain muscle. Better done than perfect. One off day doesn't matter. Just get back on track the next day. Mistake number five, people don't eat enough protein. You're fasting to lose fat, but you're also losing muscle because you're only eating 40 to 50 grams of protein per day and not resistance training. Your body needs roughly zero point 0.7 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight to maintain muscle. If you weigh 150 pounds, that's about 105 to 150 grams a day. If you're eating 2 meals, that's around 50 to 75 grams per meal. Without enough protein, your body begins to break down muscle for amino acids, especially again if you're not resistance training. You lose weight and you're getting weaker. Bottom line, a lot of people quit fasting in week one because they jump to 16:8 too fast, they ignore electrolytes, they eat junk when breaking their fast, they expect perfection, and they don't eat enough protein or resistance training. Fix these things, and fasting is sustainable. You stick with it long enough to actually see results. There is a link in my bio for a free cheat sheet to get started, or the full course if you want the complete system.